Pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Baker going to throw this right away. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately, so he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They will run for the first time here with White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss result.
To the right side and intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Middle. At the 41-yard line. Alert! Look out.
Throwing now is Allen. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there.
Alert!
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
There's a short one taken in by Otton. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. This one taken in by Otten. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Throwing, Mayfield. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage. But right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward. And how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's White. So the completion good for 7 there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 43. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless 1st half. First down, here's White. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Mayfield looks to throw. It's caught. This is White. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Could we get a touchdown in this 1st half after all? It's 1st and 10. Mayfield now. They'll find McMillan here. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. From the gun, Mayfield. On the left side, a catch by White. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Eluding the pressure right. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards in a 1st. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the 1st half. From the 10, 1st and goal. Out to the right here to Shepard. Oh, and he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line. And they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far. And that's going to be how this first half will come to an end. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
From the 41, here's second and a couple.
Half 85. What's that?
Play action. Now it's Allen. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you're expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Rasul Douglas there to get him down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dunk through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Run. Okay.
Here's Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Mayfield. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Bills will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Charles in a tie game. Always wonder who's going to be making the big plays. Right now it's not the offensive players. We're seeing these defenses step up and take control. Both of the last two drives have ended with interceptions.
They're certainly dictating this game, aren't they? Now it's going to come down to which offense can follow defense's lead and step up in the clutch themselves.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start following the interception and getting field position at the 45. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a second down and 4. Allen. And this is Cook with a grab. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. Up the middle, that's Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 34. It was Jamel Dean who brought him down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Allen looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
And he's got some space here. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 34 yards. And the Bills have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Mayfield to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
It must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. To throw, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. A tackle made by Dorian Williams.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd down and 9. Now back to throw. Otten brings it in over the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Here we go. 1st and goal. Working out of the gun. Mayfield. And this one too low.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have, it's chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. On 2nd and goal, Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now. But he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Hey, alert 33! Pistol.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And he's got it. Touchdown. Trey Palmer. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. Being chased out left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Here comes 2nd down. Here's Allen. They run the counter with Cook, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now Allen. 1st down. Here's the run with Cook. Down to the 42, 2nd down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing, Allen. He's to the 15. That is caught by Shakir. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mayfield finds White. And a fast footwork by White. And he's going to pick up a 1st down here as that clock continues to run. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Mayfield to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Otten. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Good. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Mayfield. Going to throw deep for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, and this is nervous time now. They decided to go for it right there. Fortunately, still a little bit of time left for another shot. But this one almost certainly has to be in the end zone.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. And now time for one final play that has to be obviously in the end zone.
Can't wait to see what they call, but you want to get it to your best player. Sometimes you have to do it by formation. Move everyone to one side, and maybe he gets a one-on-one isolated on the backside.
One last shot for Mayfield here. This ball intercepted. And the Bills are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.
GG's, my boy. Good game, man.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right?
God damn, I was struggling at first, boy.
This type of performance you
That was a tough game to win, bro.
Any offense, no consistency.
That was tough. We ain't scored till after halftime.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn.
2 picks.
This has been a presentation
Jeez,
of
I
the
was throwing
NFL
bad
on EA
passes.
Sports. For more, check us out at EASports.
They could have outplayed me.
With that,
Or except that last pick he threw.
from Buffalo.
Hell yeah, he outplayed the fuck out of him. I was trying to run that ball, boy. Jay Otto was killing me. I need to start up a win streak before I get back on this shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Put some respect on my name, bro. Hell yeah. Who else won't smoke with Debo? Let me see. Who else? Who do I usually play with? That's it. Josh Allen, the only one I trust. Yeah, he's the only one I can go into battle with, for real. Or Brock Purdy. I'll go into battle with Brock. It's the time where I'm meeting myself now. Can't handle defense, know what I'm thinking.
We are about 40 miles or so south.
Oh my
At
goodness.
a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Now now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to... It's out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Purdy now to throw off the play action. This goes to the tight end, Eric Sauber. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well where you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
From the 29, here's the 2nd and 5. Purdy looking to throw. Gets this one to use check. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yards.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. There he goes left side. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Jake Moody now for the point after. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 3rd and 2. Back to throw, Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago. So a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there. And they get the first down.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Fights him off. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Play action, now Purdy. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. McCaffrey following the penalty. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Throwing here, Purdy.
That is caught. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey.
Down at the 25. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
And he will get enough for a 1st down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Purdy.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Second and 2, 1st down marker at the 8. Purdy.
And it's caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Eric Sommer from 10 yards out.
And the 49ers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Moody good with the extra point.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Here's Purdy. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Purdy now to throw. Looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey.
A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He's got his man complete to Pearsall.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Ricky Pearsall.
As the first half is winding down.
And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 14-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust.
Here's a diving catch right side. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll look to throw now on first down.
That's into the hands of the rookie from Florida.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for first and 10. Back to throw. Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss. He's past the 30. No whistles. He's still going. And he's going to score. Touchdown. No time remaining. And this is going to count. Now Moody for the PAT.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. To about the 23. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 23. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Dancing to his left. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. McCaffrey is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that can come back and get you.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Purdy from the gun. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Now 2nd and 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get your reset. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Juwan Jennings, 42 yards. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it?
Now it'll be a two-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a two-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
And he returns this to the 22.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Steps away to his left.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Throwing on 2nd down. Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Looking to throw. Purdy. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
So it's a win for the Niners here, and it was thanks in part to the play.
I couldn't wait for that fucking game to be over. Pick the same fucking team as me, man. Bullshit. I don't know why I stopped playing with Josh. That's exactly why I play with Josh Allen, bro. Nobody want to play with him. Oh, fuck that. Fuck it, I need a dub. I need a dub before I get off the game. Before I take a break. I need a dub, dog.
From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo, New York. And we are underway in Buffalo. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
We go. It's on.
Allen off the play fake. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, 68 yards. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say that it would get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. That, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Jordan Mason on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10
at the 31-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
The handoff, McCaffrey running right. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Purdy looking to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
We go.
They'll try the middle with Cook.
And he'll work down inside the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
What is that?
Option play. Here's Cook.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
What's that?
The first carry now. This is Johnson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Back to the ground. This time Cook. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown.
James Cook
Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Bills lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, two-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it. So a little bit of a turnover. He went right back to and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
Worried about your hands, though. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself, you don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
He takes this for 3 to the 29. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And the slot man goes in motion left. Purdy from the gun on third down. That's complete to Pearsall. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Fourth down try. Here's Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Out of the gun, Purdy. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now third down and 6 to go. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Now Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Back to throw, Purdy. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, it looked like they marched to the end zone and hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Purdy sets up to throw again. And it's going to be batted down.
Good defense, baby.
The other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Allen. Buying time to his left. It's complete to Cook. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Allen now looks to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the 49ers are going to get it back here just past the 35. So that potentially an important takeaway here in this second quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now a 2nd and 2. Purdy now to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Shotgun now with Purdy. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure to give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
19,
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's Purdy. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
Purdy. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Play action. Now Purdy. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
And that will be incomplete as well.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. That is caught. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Back to throw. Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Purdy from the gun. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And room there to work it inside the 25. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. A give running left. It's McCaffrey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They'll motion out one of the tight ends. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Niners on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This time it's 3rd and 3. Purdy looking to throw. This is caught. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel from 4 yards out. And the 49ers are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Purdy will throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one good for 26 and a first down.
These guys, so they're not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down this.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are right back in this football game. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Purdy. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Purdy to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Pick made by Terrell Bernard.
GG's, my boy. Shit. I be throwing some stupid ass picks, yo. Really bad turnovers. All right, I need a break now. I got to refocus. I got to refocus now.